Hello everyone, my name is Devakshin Kumar Patel and today I am going to solve question number 350 from LeetCode, that is intersection of two array 2. So in this question we are given two arrays nums1 and nums2 and our task is to find the intersection between this array, that is the common elements between these two arrays. So if you look at the first example, you can see nums1 is 1, 2, 2, 1 and nums2 is 2, 2. So here 2, 2 are the two elements that are common in both of this array. So our resultant vector should have both of these elements. That is, our resultant vector should be 2, 2. If we look at the second example, you can see the nums1 is 495 and nums2 is 94984. So between these two arrays, 4 and 9 are the two common elements. So our output should be 4, 9 or 9, 4. Since the order doesn't matter, we can return both of these results. So to solve this question, first of all, we are going to need an unordered map. The key would be the integer, which means the element from nums1, and the value would be its frequency. So this unordered map will store the frequency of each of the element from nums1. So to do that, we are going to run a for loop to get each of the elements from nums1 and then just increment the frequency in this unordered map. Now once the for loop is over, we would have an unordered map which would have the frequency of all of the elements in nums1. So now we are going to need a vector which will show the resultant vector of the solution. Now we are going to run a for loop to nums2, and now we are going to check if frequency of I is greater than 0 or not. If frequency I is greater than 0, this means that the I is the element from nums2 and that element is present in this unordered map. And since the unordered map contains element from nums1, which means I is present in both nums1 and nums2. So we are going to add this element into a resultant vector using pushback. And now decrement the frequency of that element from this map. So now once the for loop is over, we would be having the resultant vector which will be storing the intersection between nums1 and nums2. So now if we return this array and run this code and check the test cases given here, as you can see, we have passed both of our test cases. Now just to make sure, we are going to add our own test case. So as you can see, from nums1 and nums2, 3, 1 or 1, 3 should be the intersection of this array. So now let's run this code yet again and check this test case too. As you can see, we have passed this test case also, and the output was as we expected too. So now let's just submit a solution. As you can see, a solution was accepted. So this was it from my side. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.